Hello, everybody. It's Friday. Actually, it's a couple of days before Christmas, and I hope that you're having an incredible Christmas season and that you're prospering and you're enjoying family and just enjoying life. And no matter how challenging things are, it's just good for us to enjoy life. So it's Friday, and we often we're trying to get back to our schedule of doing videos, educational videos on ministry and the marketplace. And so today, I want to talk to you about the marketplace and my role in the marketplace as a life coach. Now, most of what we do on this channel is ministry based because we're in ministry, prophetic lifestyles. We are a channel where we believe strongly in educating people about the prophetic lifestyle, how to hear God, how to walk with God, how to discern the voice of God. But we are also in the marketplace. We believe that many of us have a place in the marketplace as entrepreneurs, business people, freelancers, and all of the different types of um, the different roles that you can play in the marketplace. Well, in ministry, and I've been in ministry for going on 39 years in March, 39 years. I was licensed as a preacher. I served as a pastor for 23 years. I was an evangelist. I traveled the country carrying the word of God. Um, and then the Lord revealed my apostleship in 2012. So we've been doing that now for a little over 10 years. And we've been a mentor, we're a teacher, we're a preacher, um, and and that's who we are. That is a part of our identity. But we also have a place in the marketplace as a writer, an author, a publisher, a life coach. And so uh, we're not trying to replace one with the other. We're not trying to say one is the other. God created us to have life. And in the midst of life, He has called some of us to ministry and He has sent some of us to the marketplace. Um, and then for some of us, He has given us both. And both are vital functions in life. But our life is so much more than ministry and marketplace. And a lot of you who are in ministry, you really have you've drinking the ministry Kool-Aid that says that your life, your entire life is ministry, and it's really not. Your entire life is not ministry. If you have a call to vocational ministry, because as believers we're all ministers, but we don't all minister vocationally. So if you have a call as a vocational minister, that is the ministry of the apostle, prophet, teacher, pastor, evangelist. If you are a part of a community, a congregation, then you have ministry of helps and support. You have a gift to pour into that congregation. As believers of Jesus Christ, we all have the ministry of reconciliation. We have to find where is it in the world, because that is the only ministry that goes out into the world, that we are called into the world to bring the world back to God. However, we don't use the marketplace as a place of ministry. And I know we've been taught that that was a teaching that was introduced to the church in the 70s, that we're supposed to do ministry in the marketplace, but really you're not. Ministry, your ministry is to God, worship, and then your ministry is in the house of God, which is God's people. And in the midst of the house of God, God has raised up and called those who are given vocational ministry. They have a vocational call to serve the body of Christ out of their gift. But we all have gifts. And as a result, we have to find our place in ministry. But then also, we all have a place in the marketplace. And so this is what I want to talk about today. Because I want to share with you how my role in the marketplace is I'm a life coach, and I sort of not really stumbled upon it, but for years I didn't consider myself a coach and didn't want to be known as a coach. And this is after I had been operating as an apostle, and I was still pastor in a traditional denominational church. But one day I heard the Lord say, "You are a coach." And he said, "Look at the meaning of the word." And when I looked at the meaning of the word coach, a coach is one who trains. He trains those and prepares those for championships. He trains winners. He trains for those who will succeed or be successful. And so I started getting a picture of what a coach is. And being a coach doesn't cancel my ministry as an apostle, as an apostolic mentor, or even a prophetic writer. Okay, but being a life coach is my entry into the marketplace, where I engage in this particular ability and skill to help people. All right. So as a life coach, what do I do? Okay. Well, number one, I give support to my clients. They are my clients. They are not my members. They don't attend. I don't have a church for them to go to. They're not. They are my clients, and they have hired me to support them, to come alongside of them, to help them achieve their goals, to help them win at the thing that they're pursuing. So I'm there to give them support. As a life coach, I give support. Okay. Number two, as a life coach, I operate from non-judgment. I don't have any judgment. See, one of the problems with life coaching is, especially if you're trying to life coach for ministry, you're bringing your beliefs and you're bringing your life and your lifestyle into that space with your client. And you are judging them based upon your own beliefs, your own perceptions, your own ideology, your own philosophies. And that's a problem, because a coach has to be non-judgmental. A coach has to be non-judgmental. So a coach can't really be religious. That's why religious people don't do well as a life coach, because religious people are always trying to impart or trying to force their beliefs and their lifestyle and the way they see things. They're trying to force it on their client. Okay, and that's not the job of a life coach. The life coach is not trying to make the client like them. The life coach is there to support and to help the client find what is to help them. Okay, and I use that word help because you got to be very careful as a life coach as to how you're helping, because sometimes your help is actually you inserting you're actually bringing your own life and your own lifestyle into this person's life. All right. So then to coach from non-judgment means that your mind has to always be open, and you need to hear what the client is saying. You must pay attention to their experiences and not write off their experiences or put yourself in the judgment seat of and where you are God and you're saying that's wrong. No, that's not what a life coach does. Okay. Number three, the life coach does not take responsibility for their client's life. So I'm not responsible for the life of my client. I'm not responsible for their choices. I'm not responsible for their decisions. I'm there to support them as they take responsibility for their own life, and I do not judge them for their own choices, for how they have lived. But I'm there to help them find a path. I'm there to help them to discover the path that they're on or that they need to be on. All right. Number four, the client, and I'm giving y'all the principles of the coach-client relationship. So the fourth principle is the coach. The coach is there to help the client, and I keep using that word help, but I don't mean help from the vantage point of you're going to carry them. Okay, the client has the power to change their life. The coach is there to empower them to change their life. Okay, and so the coach is in the client's life to help them, to facilitate or to stir the power that's in them for them to change their life. No coach has ever changed the life of their client. No, the client has the power within themselves. All right. And then the last principle is this: the relationship between the coach and the client is based on equality. They are equal partners. The coach and the client are equal. So the coach is not a master. The coach is not a lord. The client is not a servant. The client is not subservient. The client, y'all see, it's equality. They both stand on the same level. The coach support. All right. The client has the power to change. The coach is there. The coach, okay. The coach is there to be non-judgmental. The client is there to take responsibility for their own life. All right. And so there's an equality in the relationship. They are both equal. They're both powerful, and they're there. Although the coach supports, okay, the coach supports, and that then stimulates the client to grow. And so that's what I do as a life coach. If you're interested in me working with you in 2023, just got my first client for 2023. Really looking forward to working. This person is just phenomenal, and so you can actually hook up with me, and we'll have what I call a strategy session. You don't have to pay for it, and we'll talk about the possibility of working together in 2023. Okay. So God bless you. And also, if you are a life coach, I want to thank you for being in this space. I just got my certification. Now, I've been a life coach for 7 years, but this year that's another story. Maybe I'll share that next week. But I've been certified with the Certified Coaches Association, which is based in the United States and in Canada. So I'm moving on to the next level, which is certification with ICF, the International Coaching Federation, which is one of the major federations of life coaches in the world. All right, so I want to congratulate you, and if I can help you, because one of the things that I learned is that coaches need coaches, and I met some incredible coaches in the coach training academy that I was in. I worked with some incredible coaches. Several of them coached me and brought forth a lot of good fruit. All right. So shalom. God bless you. Merry Christmas. We look forward to seeing you real soon.